Everywhere, lots of cloud cover, gray, and Matt, seems like those clouds are holding on to a lot of moisture right now.
They are. There's a lot of water. We're just trying to tap into them. But in Fort Smith, we haven't gotten a lot. We're thinking, hey, where's my rain? Well, 2 rounds generally today. We had a round this morning, but it really missed us in the fort. The next round coming in, it's going to hit us. We've got another inch or so on the way. So some of us may not get closer to that 2 or 3 inch mark. We may be closer to 1 to 2. But we're watching that rain come in from the west. Northwest Arkansas picked up 1 to 2 inches this morning. So some of us have gotten dumped on, some of us haven't. But I do think this round will kind of equalize things, because as all this stuff comes in from southern Oklahoma, it'll hit everyone, but it's probably going to hit the river valley a little bit harder. We're watching a couple of these storms, actually several of these storms. They're actually at severe statuses with different hail threats and some wind threats. But over time, as they cross into Arkansas, I think over time they'll start to weaken and they'll dump a lot of rain, but the severe threat should slowly go down over time. But we have a lot of different cells. They're all starting to collide together. So one big batch is trying to form south of Oklahoma City. You see this batch. This is probably going to be our main batch moving forward, with a couple other cells kind of scattered around. But as this main batch grows, it's going to move north and east and come into the river valley later tonight. But right now, we're mostly dry, other than a couple cells trying to come in towards Booneville. Paris, we've got a good rain for us here for a moment coming. It may only last 30 minutes or so. We've got some rain over Ozarks and Mulberry, leaving Mulberry right now. Clarksville will get some of this rain. Northwest Arkansas, we're dry at the moment. And some of these cells that you see west are going to avoid us. We've got to wait way off towards Oklahoma City before we probably get more rain for the metro. So most of us are probably dry for a couple more hours in Northwest Arkansas unless something random pops up. But we're watching these cells right now as they move east, probably coming into the Fort Smith area in the next hour and a half or so. Poto about hour and a half. They're slow movers. They're only moving about 30 miles per hour. So we still have to wait. Some of us may not get a lot more rain until after dark. Here's the rainfall map, just if you were curious. We've gotten some good rain across parts of Johnson County and Franklin County. Really good rain from Fayetteville north to Bentonville. You get on the north side of Beaver Lake, and they picked up 2 inches towards Gateway and Garfield and the Pea Ridge area. But if you look to these cells that are starting to come in, more rain is on the way, and it'll be moving towards the river valley here shortly. Another way to look at who's gotten rain and who hasn't is really based on your temperature. A lot cooler in Northwest Arkansas. They picked up more rain. For us in the river valley, we're still waiting on it, at least for some. Some of us have gotten a few sprinkles. Some of us got a good shower, but heavier rain is on the way. We've got some southeast winds trying to pump in more humidity for us, so it's still kind of a little sticky, but at least it's cooler thanks to the clouds. Instead of being well in the upper 80s, we've got upper 70s. Some low 80s out there this evening. Rain chances increase the rest of the day, and then I think we get dumped on from 10, 11 o'clock to midnight. That's probably our prime timing to watch some heavy rain move in, probably some rumbles of thunder as well. So this batch that you're seeing on Futurecast is that batch that we were talking about that's all starting to form together. It's going to march eastbound. You're looking at the time, 8 o'clock. Scattered showers for us, but then that main round will start to move in 9, 10 o'clock, soaking us. We'll track it tonight at your 5 News at 10. And then this is probably our last main batch with a few scattered showers on and off throughout the rest of the night. And there could even be a stray shower early tomorrow morning as we're waking up and headed out the door. But I think by about 10 o'clock or so, most of us are done by tomorrow morning. How much more rain are we going to pick up? It really depends on where you live, but maybe another ½ inch to an inch, maybe a little bit more, especially in parts of the river valley. And then tomorrow, stray shower in the morning, drier in the afternoon. We may even still get to some 70s and even close to 80 degrees, still a little bit cooler than we have been, of course. But watch out for maybe one more shower in the morning, and then we're done. Barely any clouds the rest of the forecast. But what we do have in the forecast will be cooler air. Another front hits us Friday night. Doesn't have any rain with it because we'll exhaust all the moisture in the atmosphere. It's going to sneakily come in, drop temperatures. We've got 40s in the mornings planned for the river valley.
Oh my gosh, and you and I are co-emceeing the American Heart Association walk in Northwest Arkansas on Saturday. So are you saying early morning? We have to be there really early. We need to bundle up, kind of?
You have to bundle up. Everyone, no matter what kind of plans you have for this weekend, you may want to bundle up. It's going to feel a lot cooler than it has been.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be interesting. Sweatshirt and leggings, but then you're walking, you might heat up. Who knows?
It's true.
All right, thanks, Matt. Coming up next, our